This RJVJ71 coming back to you with another masterpiece. This masterpiece is called Stop Projecting. You know what I'm saying? I call it Stop Projecting because a lot of people project who they really are off on you and try to make you think that you're that type of person. When in actuality, you only could call a person what they show you. If a person, if you with a person and you ain't never displayed an attitude, how can a person say you mad when you never displayed an attitude? Or how can a person say you lied when you ain't never told them no lie? And you looked at your actions and your actions ain't displayed nothing like that where you told them a lie. A lot of people will try to make you out to be who they are. You know what I mean? That's why you gotta study yourself and know yourself. You know what I mean? Me, I stand on truth. I stand on, you know what I'm saying? I'm laid back. It take a lot for me to get upset. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna tolerate uh, nobody's negative energy. You know what I mean? Especially when I'm trying to display positive energy. But people always projecting. You know what I'm saying? That's where you get all the, the shaming from, or they calling you negative things. Hey, you a liar. Hey, you a manipulator. You controlling. Just calling stuff out that you ain't never showed them. You know what I'm saying? That's how you can tell a person is really who they say they are. They try to put it off on other people, but what they calling you, that's who they really are. They just don't want to look in the mirror and face it. You know what I mean? You gotta face yourself in the mirror. Look in the mirror, always self-reflect and be honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you a liar, fix that. Make it to where you stand on truth. If you got an attitude problem, make it to where you more laid back and peaceful. You know what I mean? It's funny to me when I'm with somebody and they try to tell me who I am when they don't really know me that well. I think it's funny that people can give you their opinion on who they think you are, but they don't ever give you their opinion on who you actually showing them you are. I want to say what's up to all the people that's on my live. Like, comment, and smash the subscribe button. Share the live, and I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? But know who you are. So when people try to project stuff off on you, they won't be able to get it off, you know? Because I know who I am. And I know I used to be a liar. I used to have attitude problem. But as you grow and look at yourself in the mirror and self reflect, you start changing those negative habits about yourself. You know what I mean? So um, I'll tell a person in a minute, you right, I used to be a liar. You right, I used to have an attitude problem and get upset. I used to. But since I've been self reflecting, I changed those things. I turned them into strengths now. There ain't no weakness no more. So a person can't come along and say, you got an attitude problem. No, I don't. Because my actions ain't displaying I got an attitude problem. I believe you have an attitude problem because you the one trying to push that off on me, project it off on me. You know what I mean? But me personally, I'm calm, laid back, loving, sweet, stand on truth. And that's what I look for in a female companion. You know what I'm saying? I love to sit and chop it up with a female because within that interaction, she gonna tell you what type of mindset she got and what type of character she got. All you gotta do is sit back and let her speak. You're gonna find out if she rude. You're gonna find out if she disrespectful. You're gonna find out if she don't take accountability. And all that stuff is important. You know what I mean? There's people out here doing wrong things and ain't taking accountability for what they doing. Trying to put put off other things on other people, like, oh, you negative, you got negative ways. But like I said, if you look at your actions and it ain't displaying what they saying, then it ain't the truth. Because people should only be speaking what you showing them. That's the only thing they should be speaking. If you ain't showing them that you a liar, you showing them that you honest, they should be saying you're an honest person. That's being real. You know what I mean? So it's 2026. We got to stop projecting who we are off on other people and start trying to self-reflect and change our ways and start accepting people for what they showing you. You know what I mean? I love when a woman self-reflects and take accountability. You know what I mean? I want to say what's up to all the people on my live. Thanks for joining. Like, comment, and smash that subscribe button and share the live. I appreciate y'all. But the topic is stop projecting. Stop projecting your ways off on other people. You know what I mean? I'm talking about projecting. Stop projecting, you know what I'm saying, who you are off on other people. A lot of people project who they are off on other people when they got to start looking in the mirror and realizing, you know what I'm saying, what you calling somebody, that's who you really are. You know what I mean? You don't want it to be on you, so you got to place the blame on somebody. But you can't place it on me because I self-reflect. So I already caught that before you told me that. So, and worked on it. So maybe you should try it. You know what I'm saying? The only way you can be a better person, you got to self-reflect and change. You know, can't go through your life being the same person who you are from when you were small all the way up to you an adult. That means you ain't growing. You know what I mean? But I'm RJVJ71, and I'm coming to you with another masterpiece. It's called Stop Projecting. You know what I'm saying? Until the next time, peace. And I'm out.